Hey guys, this is Mr. Breen, and in this video I'll be talking about Greek noun-adjective agreement. Here are some examples of nouns and adjectives in Greek. In our first three sentences we have linking kernels, and in our last one we don't. When an adjective describes or modifies a noun in Greek, the adjective and noun have to agree in three things: case, number, and gender. So in sentence number 1, ha panos kalapos esti, or the work is hard, we have the subject, ha panos, which is nominative, masculine, and singular, and we have kalapos, which the sentence is equating with ha panos, the work is hard, and kalapos has to have an ending that is nominative, masculine, and singular. The same thing is true in our second sentence, ha auturgos argos esti, the farmer is lazy. In this case, we have a sentence that's equating ha auturgos with argos. Ha auturgos is nominative, masculine, and singular, so argos has to be as well. And finally, the same thing is true in this last linking kernel, ta aratron mikron esti, the plow is small. Ta aratron is nominative, neuter, singular, and mikron therefore has to be nominative, neuter, singular. Now, in these first three sentences, we have adjectives that are in the predicate position. In this last sentence, we have an adjective that is in the attributive position. Now, that's a distinction that we'll go over in more detail in a later video, but for now, notice that there's a difference with what has to happen with these two things. In predicate position, this adjective can be put sort of wherever in the sentence, but when an adjective is in attributive position, then you have to put it in between the noun and its article, or you at least have to put it after an article. So this sentence, pros ton makron agron speude, he hurries to the large field, could also be pros ton makron ton agron speude. That would mean exactly the same thing. What you couldn't say, and still have it mean the same thing, is he is pros ton agron makron speude. That would mean something different. Let's take a look at adjectives in English just to sort of relate something you know to this new concept. So let's take this sentence, the sick extraterrestrial turned green, then blue, then yellow. Here we have four adjectives, one in the attributive position, here, and then three more in the predicate position, green, blue, yellow. Notice we don't know what gender our extraterrestrial is. We're pretty sure, I guess, that it's singular, and it's definitely nominative because it's the subject of the sentence, but we don't have to worry in English about noun-adjective agreement. We do have to worry about word order. So if we're going to say the extraterrestrial is sick, then we're going to have to put that sick here before the word extraterrestrial, unless it's in the predicate position, in which case we'll put it after the verb, like green, blue, and yellow. The same thing is true in this other sentence, what's all this about a red wheelbarrow, asked the irritable student. If we want to attribute the quality red to our wheelbarrow or the quality irritable to our student, we're going to have to put those things right before those words. However, the endings of these words don't have to agree. In fact, even if I made the word student plural, I wouldn't have to change this word irritable. I wouldn't have to say ask the irritable's students. Let's look at a few more examples in Greek. In our first sentence, ha anthropos ton muthon to iskuro auturgo lege, the person told a story to the strong farmer, we have this word iskuro, which is modifying auturgo, farmer. Iskuro means strong. And you'll notice that we have to have an ending, this omega with an iota subscript ending, that agrees with auturgo. Auturgo is dative, singular, and masculine, so iskuro must be too. In our second sentence, pros to mikro agro esti ta aratron, the plow was near the small field. Okay, we have this word mikro, which means small or short, modifying agro, the field. Because again, agro is masculine, dative, and singular, we need mikro also to be masculine, dative, and singular, so it has an ending that's masculine, dative, and singular. In this last sentence, ha tu agru auturgu oikos makros esti, the lazy farmer's house was big, we have this word argu, meaning lazy, which is going to modify auturgu, meaning the farmer, and because auturgu is genitive and it's masculine and it's singular, agru must be genitive, masculine, singular as well. So it has a genitive, masculine, singular ending. So get some practice with this, and what I want you to do is I want you to take these nouns and create the forms of this adjective that agree with these nouns in case, number, and gender. Remember to pause the video because in a few seconds I'll put the answers up on the screen.